Hey everybody, it's Marcella Jaquette and I'm coming back at you guys with another video, but this time it's makeup. Some people requested makeup videos, so I thought I'd give you guys a makeup video. As you guys can see here, I'm starting out with my Wet n Wild Correcting palette. And I'm actually starting out with the yellow just to cover up any dark circles underneath my eyes because nobody wants that when they're putting on their makeup. So now I'm using the green from the color correcting palette just to cover up any red spots that I may have on my face so that it doesn't come through when I use my foundation. And here I'm using my Makeup Forever foundation. I did go to Sephora and get color matched because, you know, my skin changes throughout the seasons. I also try to make sure that I wet my sponge before I apply my foundation, because if I try to apply my foundation with a dry sponge, the sponge is more than likely going to suck up all the foundation and it's not going to be as much coverage as I'd like. So as you guys can see, I'm using my Sephora highlighter and contouring duo, which I absolutely love, and I'm just highlighting underneath my eyes. I usually highlight the middle of my forehead and then my chin, and I don't usually do my nose because I feel like it's thin enough. It's fine, I'll just leave it as is. So here I'm just blending everything in, and again I use a wet sponge here, and it really just helps get everything blended really well, because if you use a dry one it's just kind of harder to blend. So I'm just blending that in with a wet sponge. Here I'm just going back with my wet sponge that I used to put my foundation on, and I'm just blending it in a little bit before I put the darker contour on. I like that. I just like it to be clean. So here I'm just contouring, and I like to go as high as possible but not too high, just to give my face a thinner look. And then I have to go around my line up to make sure that I'm contouring there, and then just blend it in with the bottom of my sponge. Again, it's wet, it just really helps with the blending better, and I usually brush up with the sponge so I can have that really nice blend. So here I'm using brightening powder and a little sponge, and it's wet as well. So when I begin to apply, it sticks to my face like it's supposed to. And once I get it all applied on there underneath my eye where I did all my light highlighting and contouring, I then let it sit and bake for a little while. Once I have it done, I wait about 2 to 5 minutes, and then I begin to brush it all off. And once I get it all brushed off, which sometimes can be a little smoky, but once I get it all brushed off, I just like to use my sponge to go back, as you guys will see, and blend it in a little bit better. I'm definitely going back in with my sponge just to make sure that everything is blended right. I don't want to look like a ghost. So I'm just blending it in there a little bit with my foundation sponge that I used earlier. I am using the shade Light by Kat Von D, and of course I'm using the one that has the hole, and I've obviously used the most. But I just go back and kind of define my contouring a little bit because it can kind of get mixed up a little bit as I am baking and doing all that other jazz. So here I'm using my Anastasia Brow Wiz, and I usually use that one to just kind of fill in my eyebrows because I do, yes, I do have my own eyebrows. But I just brush them up and then just kind of fill them in as needed. Here I'm using my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer, which I absolutely love because it really helps me keep my eyeshadow on all day. And I don't usually have any creases with this eyeshadow primer. So obviously here I am just putting this orange on my eyelid. That's it. And I'll do that on both sides, and then after that I'll begin to blend it with a lighter brown. I don't like too much eyeshadow. I know some girls go all out and it is absolutely beautiful when they do it, but I'm a little bit more chill when it comes to eyeshadow. Here I'm just adding a little bit of highlighter underneath my eyebrows so that it just gives it a better look. It kind of pops the darker shades of eyeshadow that are on my eyelids. And I do use my finger to blend it in because, I mean, I just do what works best for me. So it's cool. So here I'm using this Tarte eyeliner, which I really like because it's very jet black, and it usually stays on pretty much all day until I'm ready to take it off. It's really hard to kind of like, I don't know, give a word demonstration or a talking demonstration of how to put on eyeliner. It's just kind of the more you practice, the better you'll get at it. I mean, the more I did it, the better I got at it. But yeah, I'm putting it on. I absolutely love eyeliner, and I like winging it out there just based on the way that my eye shape is. So it's pretty dope there. Oh my gosh, you guys, I love this lip stain here. It's by Kat Von D and it's Lolita. It's probably like my #1 favorite. But when I went to Sephora the other day, they had some nudes that they had in the back. They didn't have them on the display yet. And I have one of them and I absolutely love them. But before that is Lolita and I absolutely love it. Thank you guys for watching. Everything that I used in this video is down below in the description box. But don't forget to like and subscribe. See you later.